The Nights of Saturday make podcasts for adults. Viewer discretion is advised. Content warnings can be found in the descriptions below. Welcome to DigiDiceMonsters, a Dungeons & Dragons 5e actual play podcast set in the world of Digimon. My name is Jukes, and I will be your game guide or Digimon for tonight's session there. Followed by, what is that, 3? Yeah, you guys haven't changed your numbers, so I don't know why I would be thinking to be anything more or less. So we got 3 lovely players following me up there. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Wait,
Of
which episode do we
course,
say this was?
Isn't this 17?
Okay, yeah.
17?
I didn't hear
Did I
it,
say
so
it
I was
right?
like, wait a second. Yeah, you said it right. It's 17.
Yeah.
Oh, gosh.
I didn't hear what was
did
good. That's why I was like, wait.
Am I wrong? Oh gosh, oh no.
Don't do
I
this
trip
to
him
me.
up.
Hello everybody. Hello. My name is PHG, and I'm going to be playing Priscilla King today. And we're not going to get a fun fact about Priscilla today. You're going to get a fun fact about me. So just recently, my friend Beanols invited me to go into a Smash tournament. I haven't really played the game since 2021. The last character that came out, I believe, was Sora. So I was like, let's just see what happens. And overall, at our locals tournament, we got 3rd place. So I was like, you know what? It's been 5 years. I'm proud of myself. A little pat on my back.
Who'd you use?
You gotta
tell
my
us who
main
you made
man
on.
there was King K. Rool. I loved using King K. Rool that entire time. And I also played a little bit of Sora as well. That was fun. And then a little bit of Pyra and Mithra.
And you said you got invited to your friend's team. Were you like the secret weapon, or were you like a +1?
You can say it. Were you the personality hire?
I was the personality hire for that time around. But I was a combo master. What I did, I helped to do combos, and he would kill them. And
So it was
worked great.
teams, like at 3 at the same time.
Yeah, can you give us a little bit of that? What was that? What was the format?
So the format had it worked. It was mainly just 2v2s, so it would be
2v2.
one team versus another team. I think that would have been wild if we actually would have gotten like all the
Because you could
teams
do
in
that.
there.
Because you
That
could do, I
would have
think,
been
like
insane.
8, like without mods, you can do like 8 people at the same time.
Oh yeah,
Oh, that'd
absolutely.
be chaos.
Yeah.
That would have been a lot of fun. But it was 2v2s. We won our first winners. Then we got knocked out by the esports people. Then we climbed our way all the way to losers final, and then we got knocked out by the exact same people again. So it was inevitable. It was so close too, guys. I'm gonna tell you right now, it was really close. It was down to one stock. Whoever hit who was gonna be the winner. Unfortunately,
maybe they shouldn't have gone
we
with the
lost.
personality hire.
No.
It was that close. I'm just saying, statistically.
It was close. But it was overall, it was a good time.
Combo
I had a fun time
master.
with it.
Sure, that was probably fun as fuck. Yeah.
I mean, as someone who likes playing King DDD, I appreciate another heavy main. So
You'd appreciate Beatles too. He is also a man of the King DDD and Ganondorf.
Yes,
And
I
then-
love Ganondorf. Yes, and Game & Watch. I love the
Literally, he also plays Mr. Game & Watch, bro.
Yes.
He does.
And then, I also play
All
Luigi, so he has, there's a G in there at the back. But
Just a little G, exactly.
yeah, no, I say the most atrocious shit when I'm playing that. Like not like hateful stuff, but like out there stuff like the up B with Ganondorf. I say it's filled with anger and hatred and tongue. Like he's just when he just grabs it's just his kiss of darkness.
The kiss of death.
But yeah, I guess with great transition, that'll be me, Billy Duelman. I'll be playing KC Jones today. And we'll also have a fun fact about me, the player. It's Digimon adjacent. It's not as cool as playing in a Smash Brothers tournament, but I grew up my whole life only having pets that like my siblings would get, and then not end up taking care of, and then I would be the one to take care of the pet. So I never actually got a pet of my own, and it'd only be like one pet at a time. And then I went my entire adult life without any pets, sort of just thinking, oh, I'm gonna pick the right time and the right pet, give it the right attention when I have enough free time on my hands. And then I got with my current wife at the time. When I first got with my wife, we first started talking to each other and such. She had fucking like over 8 different animals. So it went from like 0 to like 8 animals all at once, and it was a lot. And it was cool though. It was cool. But so all that planning just straight out the window. And I was like, all right, cool. Animals are cool. We had like snakes, ferrets, gecko, motherfucking cats and dogs.
So you're like, it's kind of like a mix of like We Bought a Zoo and Instant Family. You're Mark Wahlberg and Matt Damon.
I'm like the other Wahlberg, the one who always plays the bad cop. And
Donnie?
Donnie,
you talking about Donnie
Donnie,
Wahlberg?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe not Mark Wahlberg, a little bit lower. I can't dance. I can't dance.
Just a little bit.
You also haven't committed atrocious crimes, so
That's true. Yeah. So
everyone forgets about Marky Mark's bad boy days, but people never forget Marky.
Who was it? Johnny Depp, motherfucking Robert Downey Jr. People don't forget, but they really do forgive.
Yes, they do.
What about Casey's pet life?
Casey's pet life. I'm gonna say that Casey actually does have the time and resources to take care of the pet that he chose. So he has had multiple pets at times, like 3 pets. And I'm gonna say, because I have a chinchilla in real life now, that's his favorite pet, his pet chinchilla. He's got dogs and then a chinchilla, but he actually does have the resources and time to spend on it. So it's not like he's just taking care of other people's pets. He's a good pet guy. He's actually not worried about them though, because he trusts the person taking care of them.
Himself.
No. Other person taking care of them. Well, he's at camp. He can't bring all.
Oh,
camp.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's like he has the resources to take care of himself, and he trusts who takes care of him.
I do like the image of him like squirreling away a couple of small animals in his cabin, though. That like
right.
Yeah, he'll feed the wildlife and he'll keep them on hand, but he doesn't take them home with him.
Oh my god, that's even better. Yeah, he's got like a little pet squirrel that just hangs outside of his window that he like leaves little nuts to and stuff.
Every
That's
year
awesome.
comes back, sees it like growing up the seasons kind of thing.
Yeah, Casey befriends the crows.
Hell yeah. All right. Hello, I am Zephy, and I'll be playing Jax Marion. Fun fact about Jax, I realize I haven't given him any food facts, but it won't be his favorite food this time. This time it'll be his favorite snack or like guilty pleasure, because other people always look at him weird when he eats it. His favorite snack is steamed broccoli dipped in mayonnaise.
Yeah, that's weird.
I was about to say exactly. That dead silence is exactly.
That's 2 food items.
So wait,
It is.
what?
It's good. Steamed broccoli
in mayonnaise.
Yeah,
It's
like just a little bit of mayonnaise on the fork, and then eat the broccoli. It sounds weird, but it's fucking good.
Look.
We already know
I'm
about
pretty
mayonnaise
fucking white, and I'm gonna tell you that I'm pretty sure I can fuck with that. I can get down with that. I can get down with whatever Jax is pitching here in mayo and broccoli. You're basically making cream of broccoli in your mouth. It's
Okay, maybe you just fucked it up for me.
I don't eat cream of mushroom. I don't eat cream of chicken. I don't eat cream of soups. I eat chicken noodle.
See, I eat cream of is like ingredients into something else.
Yeah. That's how I've seen it used. But I also don't eat like creamy soups. Like I've never had like a cheese soup or anything like that.
Chowder guy,
man,
chowder head.
Yeah, see,
cheesy loaded potato soup.
See, no, it sounds good. It does sound good.
It's
Every time
delicious.
I hear like cheese soup, but every time I go someplace that has it, I'm like, oh, but I'll have the burger. You know what I mean? Like,
oh yeah, I've never ordered it in a place, but like I'll buy like the pack of potato soup and make it at home, because you literally just boil water and then mix it in.
Yeah, I'd rather get easy mac than soup. I'm just not very big on soup, I think is really what it is. And then when I do get soup, I'm like, oh, I'm sick. I want chicken noodle soup.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
That's the only time I eat soup when I'm sick.
Chicken noodle soup.
Yeah. That's an extra fun fact about me. I eat soup is when I'm sick.
I eat soup when I'm sick. I'm an individual. And bringing it back around here to me there. Fun fact.
He knows how to make
Honestly, I don't know where to go from other than the fact that I would eat mayo and broccoli on a fork.
That's a fact.
Next time you get steamed broccoli, just try it.
I didn't have a fun time hearing it, but that's a fact.
Okay, but what if I was to tell you it was an aioli?
I don't eat aioli.
Honestly, that would probably make it better.
It's
don't like aioli?
isn't it? It's basically the same thing, right? Isn't it like with like a little bit of lemon or something like that? Isn't that the
it's a little
just
extra
seasoning,
stuff.
seasoned mayo.
Yeah,
I was gonna say
just
usually they put like garlic or something like that because usually some kind
Yeah.
of like seasoned aioli, like whatever aioli. But yeah,
Garlic chipotle.
Yeah. Garlic aioli is usually a big one.
Yeah.
And I don't like it. Like it was a big menu item at a lot of the places I worked at, but I'd just be like, I'll just take the fries. You want the sauce? Nah.
Yeah, I fuck with an aioli again. My white roots I fuck with a mayo.
No, okay. So let me tell you a disgusting fun fact about me that I love. I love cheese and mayo sandwiches. I think I said this about like a fun fact about me and my little brother. I'm not sure if I mentioned that before.
See, that with like some salt and pepper is my hangover.
No, just American cheese and mayo, and then
I mean that too, yeah. But I just like the salt and pepper added.
So I used to do English muffins, Kewpie mayo, garlic salt, and Parmesan, and then make that into a little sandwich. And you know what it tastes like? It tastes like Little Caesar's crazy bread.
Honestly, that doesn't sound bad. I've never had Kewpie mayo though.
It's
like,
basically the same as other
good.
mayo. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Is that the mayo with the red lid?
Yeah,
like
exactly. The Japanese mayo.
Yeah. I call it the little baby mayo because it's got like a picture of a little baby on it, right? Yeah.
All right. So last time we saw our counselors, they were eating tubs of mayo.
Yes.
No, they they made their way back to the venture club there, in which they exchanged some of their time and energy for some well-used items. I believe Jax got himself a new pair of sandals. Casey got himself a baseball bat, and Priscilla got herself a necklace or a what would you call it? What did we end up being? It was a stethoscope.
It was
a locket.
It was a locket.
Yeah. Okay, it was a locket. All right, and you mind reminding the audience what was inside that locket?
What was inside of that locket was a picture of GrizzlyTytoMON and a picture of Priscilla's father.
Oh yeah, okay.
I can't remember if you told us that part, or if you just said the person you're looking for.
I believe. Oh well, I mean, you edited it last, did you not? So you might have the most freshest memory of it.
I mean, I did, but I don't. I edited the next day, so.
I believe.
I think I said it.
Yeah, I believe PHG had enclosed that they are looking for their father here.
Okay.
To the audience, yes. To the other kid, we don't know.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair.
Also, Jax did get a cloak turned towel.
Right.
Yeah.
A cloak turned towel. And do you mind reminding the audience what that cloak does?
That's a good question.
It is.
It lets me. Yeah, it lets me do something once per rest about damage.
Yeah, this towel embodies the energy of good vibes. Once per day, you're allowed to use your vibes to remove damage and not be harsh, making you take half damage.
That's amazing. I don't remember it being about good vibes.
Good vibes.
Yeah, good
This is
vibes.
surfer bro vibes.
100%. We're just doubling down on the himbo energy.
Absolutely. And the sandals make it to where his movement can't be reduced to 0.
That is
Can
correct.
only be a minimum of 20.
And then KC's baseball bat makes it to where you do an additional D6 when you are below half health. Kind of incentivizing him almost to get into the fray a little bit there. I think that's I honestly, like, I wasn't thinking about it at the time, but as you rolled that item, I think that is a kind of a very beautiful juxtaposition there. I think that's really cool. That Casey having his microphone and stuff being his kind of trademark item that he uses in combat at the moment. I think that's fun. And I think there's a lot of fun growth to be had there. And then Priscilla, do you mind reminding us what your locket does?
For my locket, essentially what it does is if I fail a saving throw once a day, I can just retake it. I can regain it again after a long rest. But in case if I get a result I don't like and it's going to fail, I can re-roll it. I have to stick with the new result, but it saved my life so far, so I'll take it.
That is correct. All right. And with that, with their new equipment in tow, they were told by Druidmon that there were basically 2 locations in which humans had the trees had noticed humans. The server lakes and the recycling desert, deciding that the recycling desert is a much more treacherous locale for 3 children and a stranger.
Stranger danger.
Stranger danger. Let's talk about him for a minute. So for 3 children and a stranger, you guys decided to check out the recycling desert and see if you can make some headway there and see if you can find the humans that have been located here. The trees could not give you a specific number, so you do not know how many people are here at the moment, if Rory and them had truly split up or something of the like. Now you guys found your way through transport via plants into the recycling desert, where you found pretty deep boot prints and some circular cup-like prints in the ground, almost kind of imprinting, and they were heading in the northern direction on this map here. While investigating the desert around you, you became attacked by a stone turned into a Sandgolemon. Scuffle ensued, seeing Jax get completely consumed by sand, with his hand reaching out after a rescue mission from Priscilla, Dynamomon, and Chompamon. Finally was able to get his hand out of the sand, and with a Digivice in the air, Digivolution possible written on the screen, we find ourselves back at the beginning of the session. And Jax, do you press that button?
He does. He's pushing that button.
Yeah,
I love
But
it.
before
So
that, I want to add, like we were bamboozled because we were lured to this rock by disturbed sand while looking for a secret shop. Jax was thinking maybe it's under that rock and it's going to open up like the mouth in Aladdin.
So I was picturing like a Shellmon popping up and be like, "Oh yeah, this is the shop." But also, didn't we get it marked on the map and it said it was like on the northern part, right? Like.
No, I believe it's on the southern part. Based on the map.
But it was near one of the borders of another area, essentially.
Yeah,
so,
correct.
So
it was like northern of the forest.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
So there was a clear landmark, and I don't think there's any landmarks. I was thinking about that later too. Like I was like,
see, Jax wasn't thinking about the map. He was just thinking, "Oh, secret shop. There's something going on in that rock. Maybe that's the secret shop."
Maybe.
I'm also going to push us back just a little bit and kind of like reopen the scene here since we're on a new episode. So Jax, you're pulled under the sand, and all you see is the like glimmer of light being covered up and pouring over as sand particles just kind of clasped around like fingertips over your eyes. And as your light becomes completely engulfed, you feel like you're underwater. The darkness, the weight, everything feels like you can move. And as you're kind of trying to like swim upwards, you're just going further and further down until you see a hand come for you, and then a paw, and then another hand. And then you just see as all of these other little bits of hands and other people trying to save you. And you just hear, Jax, buddy, come on. And then as the last thing you see as you finally reach up through the light is TytoMON. Jax, buddy, come on here. I've got you. And he reaches his feathers out for you to grab, and you grab onto his feathers, and the Digivolution sign is up, and you press the button. A beam of light comes shooting down, blowing away about half of the sand, so you're about like up to your torso now in the sand, and you see TytoMON floating into the air as he begins to spin, and you hear, TytoMON, Digivolve to who? And would you like to explain and describe what it looks like as TytoMON Digivolves?
So I think with TytoMON Digivolving, it looks really similar to, I think, how Owletmon Digivolved into him, to where but with this time his wings will start to glow and he like wraps around himself and the light grows to where he's like an egg in the air again, and then it just explodes in feathers, like light feathers, like his bright feather, and you see GrizzlyTytoMON burst out and land onto the ground next to them.
Oh, he should be a little bit bigger, actually.
Oh. Which for the D&D fans, he is essentially an owlbear, but mixed with, for the Digimon fans, a GrizzlyMon.
So, with that, you see as this, I believe we are on huge now, right? Because it's large, giant, then huge? Or is it huge, then giant?
That I don't know.
Medium, large.
I would think giant and huge. Is huge after large?
Only one way to find out. We go to the
Double
Google
check
box.
at the research. Double check.
Tiny, small, medium, large, huge, gargantuan.
Oh, yeah.
So, he is a huge creature. So the rest of you would see as, like, Remyomon was already pretty big. But you see as this almost kind of giant boulder-sized Digimon just lands onto the ground and is matching the Sandgolemon in size entirely, towing up to them. And you guys hear, TytoMON, Digivolve to who? GrizzlyTytoMON.
Hell yeah.
And he lands. Jax, what will you have me do?
So I think Jax is just kind of dumbstruck at just the mere size of his little fucking tiny bird turning into this massive tank.
I love it. And for our listeners at home, I want to, for like size comparison, Remyomon, Garurumon is kind of what I was picturing in like size comparison. Whereas GrizzlyTytoMON, straight up Ikakumon. Like, just this big thing that almost all of you, I'm pretty sure all of you, looking at it, all three of you could, like, the whole gang can kind of, like, sit on the back of this creature.
Yeah, I was picturing just exactly like that, like an Ikakumon. Yeah. That's huge. Mm-hmm. That's cool.
And you see as these kind of, like, three giant talons meeting in these gauntleted hands, and he has pauldrons on the front two shoulders of his front two legs, and then in the back are these kind of avian-like claws. Again, very much picture a Digimon-coated owl bear. So, as this giant creature lands onto the battlefield and stares down at the Sandgolemon. What would you have him do?
So I think like trying to snap out of it, Jack's just be like, hit him with your best shot.
That I can do. And he'll move into position there. And
So I think that'll be his. Why am I blanking on what they were named? The 2 claw attacks.
all right, so you'll see as he goes in for 2, and the rest of you see as he has these like 3 kind of talons up in the front of his hands that almost kind of form into this triangle pincer of sorts. And you see as they begin to glow this like ethereal purple, and he starts slashing at the sand, burning away data with each swipe, and you just hear Lunar Claw. And can you roll those attacks for me, please?
First one is that's a 9 plus. See, I cannot see his. Yeah.
It should be a. Oh, that was me rolling it. Ignore that.
I mean, that would be it though. 9 plus 3.
It should be higher.
Well, yeah, because just his proficiency is 3, isn't it?
Yeah,
no?
So there should be a strength to that as well.
No, proficiency is just 2.
So it should be strength plus your proficiency.
Yeah.
So it'd be 2 and 2. No, 2 and 3.
No.
So it'd be plus 5.
Okay, so 14 on the first one.
And let me pull that up. 14. As 14 hits. As you see, the Sandgolemon kind of winces in pain as the bits of data get torn away from him, and he just goes, ah! All right, go ahead and roll the second attack there for me, please. What are you doing? Getting real intimate with that.
That's a nat 20.
Oh!
Coming in with that fucking crit.
All right, so we do max damage and then roll again.
So that is 16, 22.
16 plus, yep, 22 plus whatever you roll here.
Well, 22, or yeah, strength will be added to this one.
Oh wait, no, yeah, you're plus your strength, so plus 3, so 25 plus this.
25 plus another 5, so 30 slashing, and that's D6. Oh god, what was that?
Yeah, that was a big pop.
1, so 31 damage.
31 damage plus the 25, correct?
No, with the 25, because I rolled 5 slashing and 1 radiant.
Ah, okay, perfect. All right, so 31 damage as you guys see these radiant claws raking across this sand golem, just taking pieces away from him, almost turning them into glass and preventing him from reforming, as he just is like, ugh! And all right, next up is the Sandgolemon though, and can everybody here go ahead and give me that good old dex save there for me, please?
I think it's everyone but KC, right? I think he's still out of range.
Yes, correct.
Oof.
Let's see with
It was a 10 for Jax. Does GrizzlyTytoMON need to make one?
No, he is unfortunately for the Golemon too big for this to be an effective. Unfortunately, the ability only works for medium and smaller creatures.
That's a 10 for Dynamomon.
Okay.
All right.
Chopamon got an 8 plus 3 for an 11, and then Priscilla got a 10 plus 3 for 13.
All right. Billy, what did Dynamomon get?
Sorry, I thought I had said he got a 10, the same as Jax.
All right. So no one passes that, as Jax, you immediately get pulled right back down into the sand, and I believe that is the first failure for the other 3 there. So you guys are all considered grappled at this time. All right, then he is going to take some of his what are referred to as well, the character sheet says rock punches. I'm going to refer to them as sand punches. I think that makes more sense, as he does 2 sand punches at GrizzlyTytoMON. All right, so the first one is a 15 to hit. Does that hit?
I think so. I don't have the character sheet yet.
You should be able. You should have ownership.
I do not.
Oh, I thought I gave you ownership. Here, let me give you ownership quickly here.
Acquiring the use of rights for champion.
Boom.
You got to get your papers. You got to get your
Now I
licenses. You
can.
got to get your permits.
Yeah.
Since you didn't
That
have your
does hit.
permits, you can't fully use your champion yet, unfortunately.
It's an AC of 14.
All right, so with a 15, he hits, and the second one misses there. So he will go ahead and do, what is that? Rock. All right. As he deals 14 bludgeoning damage to GrizzlyTytoMON. As you see just a sandy fist punch him across the face as these 2, what would we land on? Huge? Oh no!
Huge.
Yeah, these two huge monsters are clashing in the middle of the desert. Very Monster Hunter coded right now, as they're just kind of clawing at each other in a turf war style battle. All right, that is it for him there. Chompamon. It is Chompamon's turn. They are considered grappled. If you want, you can use your action to try to escape, or you can do a ranged attack. But those are kind of your options at this juncture.
I just want to point out you immediately drop GrizzlyTytoMON to 69 hit points.
69
Boys.
Gamer numbers.
Gamer numbers right there. Gamer numbers. You know what we're gonna do? I think Chompamon is definitely gonna try to get himself, out of the sand. Normally, he doesn't mind it, but getting sucked into it, I don't think he likes that. I think he would be very against that.
All right, give me an athletics or acrobatics check to escape this grapple.
We're gonna do an athletics check to escape this grapple for him. So let's see how he does. He got an 11 plus 6 for a 17.
Yeah, you are able to get yourself out of there. So Chompamon is free from the grapple as he somehow kicks his back 2 legs up enough to kind of doggy paddle his way up out of the sand, and he is no longer grappled. That is his action, but you do still have a bonus action movement. So what would you like to do?
For Chompamon, I think we're gonna have him tactically reposition, as Priscilla will also look over to him. Just, oh, good, you were able to get out. That's good, Chompamon. That's good. Maybe.
Yeah. It's
I'm
getting
gonna have
pretty
you-
hectic out here, though.
It is. Chompamon, let's back up a little bit. I think honestly we might be in the way of this. I mean, do you see how big Tytomon got?
Yeah, let the king sing here. Jesus, Murphy.
And then he's going to use 15 feet because we are in difficult terrain to go back a little bit there. And Priscilla, I think, is also going to try to get out of that grapple check because that is not fun to be in that.
No, it's not. It's not a good time.
We can use acrobatics, correct?
Acrobatics or athletics?
All right, Priscilla is absolutely going to use acrobatics. So let's see how we do today, Priscilla. Oh, all right. We got 18 plus 5 for a 23.
With ease, you're able to you just put your arms onto like the top layer of sand here and hoist yourself up in like this kind of dead press almost look.
Oh, I think I'm starting to get used to getting out of the sand, so that's good at least. And Jax, do you and actually didn't catch the name of Tytomon now, but you guys got this?
As you see the two of them like grappling on their shoulder to shoulder, they're each kind of like tussling at each other.
It looks like he's got it.
All right, I'm going to back up, and Priscilla is going to proceed to back up, and that will be the turn as we free ourselves from potentially getting sucked into the sand. So I am good. That will be a pass from me.
All right. Next up is Casey.
Yeah, I think she got a 6, and she just had higher dex, so she went before me.
Yeah.
Okay.
Priscilla.
Always
Casey.
surprised by Priscilla's dexterity.
We fast.
She has to wrap stuff. You know what I mean? She's got to do things. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not letting me up. Oh, that's why, because the thing was just in the way. I'm just a fool. Ignore me.
Alrighty.
So Casey, it is you and Dynamomon's turn. Dynamomon is kind of half consumed by the sand itself, and you see as GrizzlyTytoMON and Jax are kind of facing off against the Sandgolemon.
Okay. Casey would. Well, Priscilla and Chopamon just got themselves out, both of them, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay. So seeing that, just thematically, Casey would help Priscilla out as she's climbing out very well enough on her own, but still just like helping her out as he looks over and rushes. Looks over and sees Dynamomon getting submerged and goes, "God damn it! I see what this is gonna be. It's like some sort of reverse whack-a-mole." All right. All right. And then he just sprints off and to go help Dynamomon out, as he's going to give Dynamomon the help action to get on out of that, and Dynamomon's going to use his turn to get out of the sand. But I do think that Dynamomon would kind of be telling him like I got this. You know what I mean? Like
yeah, I definitely
just stay back, or you know what I mean? Like or
well, especially given the recent events, I think Dynamomon being like, Casey, no, stay back, I got this, no, and then like you're starting to hoist him out.
So yeah, he's gonna go ahead and make that. I think for him it'll be an acrobatics check.
Yep, either athletics or acrobatics. And since you're giving the help action, it'll be with advantage.
He really didn't need it. The first one was a 16 plus 4 for a 20, and the second one was a 19 plus 4 for a 23. Dynamomon did not need Casey's help, just like he said. But Casey is still concerned, and Dynamomon's concerned about him, so that's a little. They're both trying to protect each other right now. And as Casey pulls him out, he's like, "You okay? I mean, shit. It looks like you did have it, huh? I don't know. Maybe we should sort of get out of here. We're right between these as the Sandgolemon is clashing with these two other powerhouses nearby. So maybe we should back up a bit."
And as you say that, Dynamomon turns his head back towards you, and you catch one eye because he's looking at you from the side, and it's wide, and he's looking. Casey, I had it! And you get a flash of Slothmon for a second there.
I was gonna say with the wide eye, that's exactly what Casey would picture. The wide, sunken-in eyes behind the mask that Slothmon was wearing. As he says, no, you totally got it. Just sort of backing off a little bit, frightened of Dynamomon. As he'll back up a little bit, and Dynamomon uses action to get out of there. I think he's going to bonus action, charged up, and stay in the thick of it.
I think that 100% makes sense, given right now. I think you see as he just kind of like digs into the sand, and like little bits of sand are rising from like the little bit of magnetic charge or static energy that gets brought up around him, and he's charged up. All right, GrizzlyTytoMON, let me show you how it's done.
Yeah. So he would definitely, let's see here. Would he be able to go through the allies square and get to here? Sorry, like this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fine.
Cool. So yes, then he would advance and try and circle around but also doing that thing where he's like trying to distance himself from KC, as KC's also like hesitantly but distancing himself from DynamoMon as well.
Yeah, I think he goes into like full fight mode here as KC is experiencing a bit of flight. And you would see as DynamoMon charges into the fray, ducking underneath GrizzlyTytoMon and Sandgolemon as they clash in their fight. With that, next up is Jax and GrizzlyTytoMon. You see as DynamoMon is running into the fray, but other than that, the rest of the group seems to have gotten themselves out into a safe enough distance.
Can I say that KC, when he backs back up, he also looks at Priscilla and sort of draws a line where she got sunk and where he did not, because it literally did happen right in front of him previously.
Yeah, I think that's fair. And there's some markings in the ground. Maybe you use a stone or something as like your kind of marker, and you're like, okay, I wasn't getting pulled in here, so you draw a line next to the stone, and yeah, you are able to mark off a place in which everybody is safe. All right, Jax and GrizzlyTytoMon, what are you guys doing?
All right, I think him getting pulled down again has snapped him out of his stupor on GrizzlyTytoMon, so he's going to try to get himself out while moving towards the others.
Yeah, so go ahead and give me that athletics or acrobatics check there to try and break your way free.
Okay. That is, it's a good thing his athlete gave him advantage on athletics, because that was a nat 1.
Oh.
You should take it anyway. It'd be fun.
The next one's a 4, so 9. So
well, with a 9, unfortunately, that fails, and you are still under the sand. What does that look like?
So I don't think it looks like anything. Like he's fully submerged again.
Correct.
Oh yeah, so to them it doesn't look like anything, but how do his sandals work when submerged by sand?
Oh my gosh, that's a great question. Your movement is still...
It's still
20 feet. It's still 20 feet, so I think the magic of the sand and your athlete feet allow you to swim in the sand for 20 feet.
Yeah. So basically use his swim speed.
That's genius.
Because that's what I was saying, he was just going to start swimming. He thinks he's swimming up, but it's just 20 feet this way.
Oh my god, that's so sick. Yes.
1, 2, 3, 4. To where he's kind of behind GrizzlyTytoMon. And
that is awesome, bro.
That is so sick. Great use
it's
of that.
Great. I can't believe it came so clutch immediately.
I had 100 items on that list, and you rolled the nice one for this for this encounter. That's great. I love it.
And GrizzlyTytoMon is going to move down a few to angle himself so he can do a lunar roar.
Oh, I love it.
Hitting DynamoMon.
All right. So you see as he poises himself into position, and kind of you see all of the back feathers on his hackles. The hackles of his back feather hackles all kind of go up and like burst up, and he see as he kind of like frills out, and you just hear lunar roar. So lunar roar.
So it is a dex save because it is basically a breath attack.
Perfect.
Dex DC 16.
Well, I'm going to tell you right now, this guy isn't very dexterous. I'm pretty confident in that. Strength. Yeah, okay, he's got a... Actually, he's a little more dexterous than I thought, but he's got a +2.
Oh,
That's another natty 1. Let's go.
Yeah, a super natty one.
Oh yeah.
to say here for that is going to take roll that one. He'll take full damage plus.
Plus what?
What did you say? You started cut out.
Oh, sorry. He will take full damage plus an additional roll of damage.
Ooh, hell yeah! Like a full roll?
Yeah, roll your damage, and then he will take the 48 the 48 light damage plus charisma.
So that is 16 plus
32. It's 32 plus charisma.
Wait, full damage plus what I rolled?
Yeah, so it'd be 32 plus your 16.
So you're treating it like
Okay.
a crit.
Like a crit.
Exactly,
Okay.
because he.
I thought you were
points
saying
on it.
what that rolled and then roll again.
No, I'm saying that
Hell
roll
yeah.
plus a full damage roll, which is your 32 plus your charisma modifier plus.
And
Right, so 35 plus
listeners,
16.
What happened here is it was a dexterity saving throw, and they got a nat 1. So because it was a critical failure, the DM Jukes is counting it as a crit hit, which makes sense. That's kind of cool. I think I'm gonna fucking use that for the Warriors of War too.
Yeah, I think
That's awesome.
it's a fun way to make saves a little more spicy.
Yeah,
So
for players and enemies. But yeah,
exactly.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Don't worry. If I make a thing, it's usually going both ways. Okay. So with that, that is how much damage. Do you mind rattling that out for us?
A lot. That's so 48, that'd be 32 plus 3 for charisma, 35 plus 16, or no, plus 13. So we're not counting charisma twice, right?
That's correct.
So 49.
49. 48 points of damage. My Lanta. All right. You would see as what does it look like as you melt away this Sandgolemon?
I think everyone just sees Titomon like kind of hunker down and do a giant roar that's literally just a blinding cone of energy. And after it ends, it's just the rock again. He's just gone in the cone.
Is it like a polished rock? Like it's gone through a rock polisher? A rock tumbler?
Yeah.
I'm even gonna add a little bit more. It's a crystallized rock now.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Because the heat from the radiant energy that came out from it was enough to crystallize the rock. So now you guys are just left with this mini crystallized version of a Golemon head left on the sand surface there. A small barrier or small cone bursting out from behind it, crystallizing the surface behind it.
Wouldn't that look sick as a helmet?
Yeah.
A
Right.
Jack's helmet.
I don't think
and
it
with
fit.
that, with that, we will go ahead and end combat. Good job, everybody.
Does Jax just like raise back to the surface?
He
Or does he have to swim back up? Okay.
But I figured since you have your ability to swim 20 feet, I wasn't going to make you guys be like, oh, Jax is, what's happening with Jax? I think the top surface folk are a little worried, but then you pop up like 2 seconds later, like, hey, guys.
The surface folk are worried about him. He's no longer one of the surface folk.
It's actually going to take a little bit longer because Jax just keeps swimming straight. So he's going to pop up, like you'll see his head pop up over here because he didn't know which way was up.
So I would say there's a couple seconds there where the combat ends and you see GrizzlyTytoMON looking around. Casey and Priscilla, what are you guys doing? As you see Dynamomon running back towards Casey and Chompomon being like, wait, where's Jax? Where's Jax?
We need to find him. Oh
think-
my gosh. I mean, he was last over here, right? I mean, he was under here somewhere.
Well, the last you would have saw would have been under GrizzlyTytoMON right now. So I think they're also just kind of like swiping at the sand, digging with their claws.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I'll try to help.
Trying to burrow down.
Hey,
Jump up, I'll try to help too. I know you only got your hind legs right now, but we got to do what we got to do.
I know that
You're right, Jesse.
owls have really good hearing, GrizzlyTytoMON. So could you, because of the way their ears are, could you maybe try and hear where Jax is? Do some sort of like echolocation?
I could try. And go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage because it's a sound check.
That is a 12 or
Because of owl ears.
Okay, so that is a 15 is higher.
Yeah, I'd say with a 15, you'd see as he stops digging and he raises his claw in the direction, and as he raises his claw would be when Jax pops his head out.
Like a meerkat.
Jax, how did you end up over there?
I can swim through sand apparently. Like the sand, I could swim through like water.
What?
Well, you
Oh
swim
my
a lot.
God.
That makes sense.
Who is the guy who Mr.
Senor
Baby?
Pink. Senor Pink.
Senor Pink.
I got the swim fruit.
Senor Pig, switch fruit indeed.
But yeah, you guys would see as Jax is almost like essentially kind of backstroking through the sand as if it was water itself.
This is dang. Is it because of your boots?
No, bro, he's a lifeguard at the camp. He swims all the time.
Oh, that would make sense. They make it to where I can't be stopped. Like I can still move. I guess that means even if I'm buried.
But that doesn't make sense. I'm pretty sure it's because you're a good swimmer. Watch, let me, and he would not be able to do anything.
Stacy tries to like dive into the sand. He just gets met with a wall, like the opposite of Scrooge McDuck style.
He's like, well, I don't spend that much time on the lake. You know what I mean? If there was like a radio station made out of sand, that might be more my speed.
All right, enough goofing around there, Jax. Time to come out. As you see a like kind of talon reach into the sand towards you.
So he would just grab onto it, like grabbing onto like the ledge of the pool and pull himself up.
And the claw would follow your momentum and throw you onto his shoulder immediately.
As that's happening, though, Jax just does like the stereotypical hair flip, but it's just sand flying out of his hair.
Oh my God,
Instead
the
of
sun
wet
is glistening behind you.
He like
as-
smiles in the sand and is fucking.
It's the,
Oh, that
the
was-
first half of a like Nestea commercial. Where
Yeah.
or Brisk was the one where they fell into the pool, wasn't it? Oh my God, yes.
I remember Nestea had that snowman that had to drink Nestea before you fucking melted.
Do you guys have Brisk? Is Brisk a thing?
Yeah,
so
brisk tea.
yeah, Brisk was my favorite back in the day. Brisk lemonade, Brisk iced tea.
I like
They're
that
so
snowman. I drank Nestea.
I was more of a Nestea guy now, but if you were to ask me when I was 16, Brisk. Because you get a liter for $1.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So I have the Brennan Lee Mulligan gene where I need things to feel heavy for it to feel value equated. I base my value on weight.
I got a lot of it for a little money.
Well, that's what I mean. Like
Just
if
for
I
a wee bit.
grab a sandwich and the sandwich feels heavy, I feel like I've bought a successful sandwich.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
more.
I was about to say, didn't he
for
explain that in the what was it, Gastronauts, when he was talking about
I
a
think so.
chicken parm sandwich? He was grading the food on how heavy it was.
Yeah, and that's kind of where I'm at. That's why I was saying I have his disease, where whatever that is, where I need the things to be heavy.
Nah,
I need
that's
to
a
feel
feature.
like I got my. That's a feature.
It's a feature right
not
there.
a curse.
Anything shared with that man is a feature.
All right, so the Sandgolemon has now been crystallized. You guys find yourselves here in the recycling desert. I would say You still have a general sense of the boot prints going north, but you know that your map also dictates that maybe if you were to head south, might be beneficial to you to get to said kind of speakeasy or black market.
All right. Well, do we want to go down to the to that shop we heard about, or do we want to, follow these footprints, especially while they're here? I don't know how long they'll last in the sand.
Yeah, and right now we have supplies. There's no telling if that shop will have more supplies or what kind of stuff they actually sell. So maybe best to hunt for the kids while we still have like rations and food to take care of ourselves and the kids.
Mm.
Right. Well, the tracks, they were obviously not the kids, weren't they? Like they weren't the kids' footprint or size wise.
Yeah, I would say they were from what you remember, you recall they were like adult sized boot prints with a deeper impression and a cup marks that looks like someone's kind of like taking a bowl and like scooping it into the sand over and over again.
They did say that this other person though popped up recently. What are the odds that a bunch of humans popped up or humanoids popped up recently and it's not like connected?
Well,
Maybe they'll know something about the kids at least.
Well, it was both trees saw a human within the last 24 hours. No
That's
idea
correct.
how many, what they looked like.
Yeah,
They
so they
saw
saw
them.
a human recently, and I'm just thinking maybe they might know something about it.
They could. There's always a possibility, and then there's the possibility they might not know anything. I hope it's the first option and not the second, but we won't know until we either track those footprints or, if we want to, go to the shop. But I would say, why not track the footprints?
Yeah, I kind of go with the footprints as well. Going to the shop would be cool, but it doesn't seem like it would be. I don't know any more helpful to us than just wandering around asking people.
Yeah, Casey, I agree. I would say I the shop doesn't go anywhere, whereas the kids do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
that's
whoever
right.
left those footprints.
Those
Yeah,
footprints, the owner of those footprints are going somewhere, whereas the shop, it's a brick and mortar, at least allegedly, right? It's a shop, so it doesn't move. So we can come back to it after we figure out what's going on with these footprints.
I mean, that sounds like pretty sound logic to me, Chompamon.
Also, what time of day is it?
Yeah. So, I would say, just based on everything, you guys, I'm just trying to like encapsulate everything here because it's technically your second day here. So I would say it's starting to get towards nighttime here because you guys slept at the convenience store, and then went and had your day with Normon, dealt with Perrytonmon, and then had about an hour break at or like a little, like 2 hour break at the Venture Club, and are now in the desert here. So I would say you're in late afternoon, getting into nighttime of the desert. So I think Chompamon specifically, or actually no, I'm gonna say no, GrizzlyTytoMON. We want to get inside soon before the desert cold starts to hit. Chompamon might be okay, but the rest of us might freeze.
Yeah, that actually is a fair point. If it gets cold here, then we don't want to get chilled to death,
Can you see anything, GrizzlyTytoMon? Like anything nearby?
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
With a 18.
Yeah, with an 18.
Or is it still advantage?
Yeah, it'd still be an advantage. You still
Okay.
got owl eyes. Those owl eyes don't go away yet.
That is a 22 then. 19 plus
All right.
3.
All right. So with a 22, I would say I see what looks to be a ship.
Like
Oh.
a boat? Like a really like a ship with sails, or like a with
Yeah, Casey. Yeah. Exactly, like a boat with a pirate ship.
holy sh.
How far away is that?
With the 22, if I had to gesture, probably a 2-hour venture from here. We're looking at pretty flat lands here.
How, is it moving?
No, it appears to be stationed.
Is it
That
is it in the way
shelter.
of the is it in the way of the footprints?
Yeah, it actually does seem to be going in the same direction.
Whew, that's shelter. And I feel like that's not a bad idea to go to. Now, what could be in there? Your guess is as good as mine. Hopefully, they might be peaceful.
Yeah, that's real hopeful thinking based on how the Digimon world has been to us so far. But let's proceed.
I mean, at least the Civimon, they were peaceful.
I
Ultramon was
believe.
chill. A lot of the other ones so far have been a little bit. Well, no. Venture Club was also chill. Same as Druidmon.
50-50. Flip a coin, I guess.
Yeah.
It's been they've been slightly more friendly.
Hey, Jax, GrizzlyTytoMON, do you think you could carry all of us?
I think I could handle that for. I got a good hour left in me. So
I mean,
he can essentially carry you half the way.
if you're okay with that, then it might save us a little bit of energy. So, thanks, GrizzlyTytoMON. And Chompamon and myself will hop aboard.
All right,
Yeah, as soon as
easy
he
on
said he could manage it, Casey and Dynamon would be excitedly hopping up as well.
All right, easy. Okay, easy. All right, those are feathers. Those are pin feathers. All right, out.
So Jax would be trying to help people up so they're not pulling on him as much. Oh, this is great, bud. And he's just patting him like on the back behind the neck.
And you do feel like a slight rumble as like there's just kind of like cooing, just as his head kind of bobbles from left to right and begins running through the desert. And nothing of sorts needs to happen quite yet. He makes an hour through the desert, and I would say at the hour mark, you guys all just kind of boop as he transforms back into TitoMon, and you all kind of like hit into the sand. It's a soft landing. I don't think that it's enough to deal any damage to anybody. But you guys TitoMon turns back into a TitoMon instead of a GrizzlyTytoMon, and I will bring that back out. The next little bit will be Theater of the Mind, just so you guys.
I got one.
Thank you. I forgot I gave you guys those privileges.
Yeah.
All right. Perfect.
Does the Digivice start beeping like the Omnitrix when he's about to de-Digivolve?
I actually like that. So yes, it does. Yes, it does. There's another season for us where it's just Omnitrix. You could use like the Digimon like season 5 stat like our
Frontier.
the Frontier like kind of because the Digimon 5e that we have has those as a possible class break that you could do.
Ooh.
I was thinking about setting it up to where they're like Digi arms, and the different Digimon that you befriend become like a different weapon or a different over souls type of thing that you can like put on yourself.
Oh, that's cool as well. That's a really cool idea. All right, so TitoMon de-digivolves and he shrinks back into TitoMon, and he kind of falls into Jax's arms. Oh, all right. I think I need a little bit of a break here.
Yeah, but you did great out there.
You destroyed that Sandgolemon. That was insane.
Oh, I'm glad I could do you both proud. Okay. And he just kind of curls up into his little like pill form and is in your arms for the foreseeable moment there, Jax. As you guys see the ship in the distance appears to be getting closer. That's just the bot. A ship appears to be getting closer, and you guys are now left to make your way on foot.
Okay. Well, guess let's keep her going.
Did GrizzlyTytoMON have the same 30-foot rate walk speed?
He should.
Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. But yeah, so you guys are about an hour away, and the sun is starting to set. So you are starting to notice that it is getting colder and colder as you have about an hour left to walk. As you're making your way through, are any of you doing anything to try and curb the cold, or are you just white knuckling it?
Ooh.
Yeah, I think Casey would unzip his jacket and have DynamoMon pop in, like his head like popping up right here underneath it. You know what I mean? Zip it up a little bit underneath his jacket, so his head would be popping out under his chin.
All right, that will go in. Yeah, I can definitely consider that for the two of you there.
It's sort of like how he did it back when he was little Dynamon.
Yeah. Anything for Casey or for Jax and Titomon?
Happy doggy.
I was making Jax do, well, he did an intelligence check to see what he knows about owls.
He knows about their ears for sure.
Well, yeah. Go ahead and give me an animal handling check. It'll be like a digi handling.
That'd be a 12 then.
Yeah, with a 12. Yeah, birds don't like cold unless they're penguins, really, and they're generally
See,
some owls are winter owls. So you know what? That's a great point.
Like, I personally know ducks have a very high tolerance to cold just because we've got ducks on our property just chilling in our frozen duck ponds.
I can tell you chickens and geese as well have a very high tolerance to cold.
So yeah, I think with a 12, I think you would say that avian folk, especially Titomon of sorts, seem to be all right in the cold. So maybe you should focus on yourself more.
Okay, then yeah, as long as Titomon's not like shivering or anything and just chilling in his pill form, really the only thing Jax can do is just kind of like try to drape the towel more over his shoulders instead of just be hanging over his neck.
Yeah, it's less cape, more cowl.
Yeah, because this man's still just in fucking lifeguard, skin tight, waterproof t-shirt and swim trunks
and
flip-flops.
Sandals. Yeah,
and sandals. Yeah.
All right, and Priscilla and Chompamon. As Chompamon seems to be fine, his fur and fire seem to be keeping him all right through this time. But what about Priscilla?
What are we going to do with Priscilla? So what I'm thinking is Priscilla would try to bundle a little bit more into the lab coat and then think about, well, hey Chompamon, do you mind if I digivolve you to Remyomon? I feel like if I were to be on your back, I might be able to kind of snuggle into your fur a bit so I don't get as cold.
Yeah, I think if that's something you would want to do, I could probably carry one more person as well if I'm in Remyomon form.
Okay. Kind of Priscilla will be talking with Jax and Casey. I'm gonna digivolve Chompamon to Remyomon so I can warm myself up. Does anybody else want to be carried by Remyomon, or would you guys just rather walk in the sand?
I think we'll be good, but I was literally just about to offer Jax my socks, man. So maybe
Jax, do you want to ride on Remyomon?
Yeah, sure. It's a bit colder than I'm used to.
Not to worry. All right, Chompamon, let's do this as we click the button.
Chompamon, Digivolve 2!
Looking at the art, Jax really is the only one not prepared. Like, Priscilla's got her coat and looks like she's wearing a turtleneck.
Yep.
Casey with his jacket and pants.
And Chompamon, Digivolve 2! Remiomon. How you doing, boss?
I'm doing good. How are you doing this fine night, Remiomon?
Could be better. I would really like a nice warm latte, and I just would like to not have sand where sand shouldn't be.
I feel like that's fair. We'll try to get you a hot latte somewhere. Come on, Jax. As Priscilla will hop onto
or a
Remiomon.
pup cup, maybe. I like pup cups.
Yeah.
You want a pup cup? Oh, well, yeah, we can try to find you a pup cup somewhere.
Wait, y'all have lattes here?
Ooh, yes, we do. Mojimon latte.
Okay, right on. Yeah, that's it.
And you guys, Jax and Priscilla are able to get onto Remiomon's back with Pillform, Titomon, as they start making their way down the path. And as the four of them are kind of all in this kind of bundle of warmth of sorts, I'm going to say Casey with advantage because you have Dynamomon there. No, I'm sorry. Give me a flat con save to withstand the night's cold there.
We'll do.
I'm gonna say DC 13.
Not the worst con. Oh, not the worst.
Oh, that's
either.
beautiful.
Okay, so go to 17 plus 3. So that's a dirty 20.
All right.
yeah.
So with a dirty 20, you are able to make your way to the ship without any issue. You feel your body is fine, and nothing that a nice long rest won't fix.
That
so,
check, just if I could, a little flavor on the check.
Yeah, please do.
A shiver sort of goes up his spine, and he feels like Dynamomon shivering a bit as well. As he zips up his turtleneck and tucks his chin and his mouth into the front of the jacket. You know what I mean? When you zip it up all the way and you sort of just like tuck your head down a bit so you can stay warm. Like I can do it with this jacket here.
Yeah.
All right, let me make this go. Oh, that's some good ASMR there. And then this is a darkness source. Oh, that makes everything too dark. What do you guys see currently? Nothing? Or
I just see myself slightly highlighted, and that's it.
It is very dark. Like, I can barely see the rocks and trees.
All right. Well, it's the nighttime, so we'll deal with that. That's fine. All right. So it is, in fact, the nighttime upon reaching the pirate ship there. And as you guys come up, you see a big skull, Jolly Roger, and it is destroyed. It looks as if it almost hit an iceberg in the middle of this desert, as a big, large, chunk of it is missing out of the front of its hull. And the pirate ship is all laying in the sand, tilted on its side, debris everywhere, crates, bottles, and rope, all cascaded amongst the sand as much as you can see in this darkness, as it is nighttime. So upon approaching the pirate ship in the darkness, what would you guys like to do?
Oh,
check. Or actually, whoa! Like an actual pirate ship. You weren't kidding around, little Titomon. Like talking to him and then realizing that he's in pill form, sort of hibernating, as it were. Currently, he'll lower his voice, little Titomon. Do you think, looks over at Dynamomon, you think there's like pirate hats or and then Dynamomon or cutlasses, or they'd be going off with each other like that?
You could do cutlasses, or what about a blunderbuss?
Or like a spyglass, or
Oh,
like
Oh, there's got to be a parrot.
or a treasure map.
Oh!
I love the fact that DynamoMon knows what a blunderbuss is.
They have lattes. You never heard of Blunderbuss Mon?
Blunderbuss Mon.
Oh, well, now there is.
Hopefully we don't
Sailing
find
the open
that.
seas.
All of a sudden, future Digimon, Blunderbuss Mon.
Well, they already have Revolvermon, don't they? What's
They should.
the difference between that and a Blunderbussmon?
Fucking Gundramon.
About 200 years of science. That's what.
But yeah, you guys essentially just I'll put on the lights here for now in the session, but essentially you are
we got a little light source too if we want to. I'm assuming since it's been past an hour, we can have Chopomon put his little light on again.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. Here, let's do that. We'll Chopomon kind of de-digivolves into Remiomon or into Chompomon. Boom. And then we go to token light. How much light does he give again?
I believe it is just 20 feet, but let me double check just in case.
I don't think we actually wrote it down anywhere, did we?
I think it should say on the actual spell. Yeah, 20. So it lights up 60 feet.
Oh, I wag my tail back.
It's a 10-foot radius. That's what it is. 10-foot radius is what it is.
All right. 10. Orange. Update.
Yeah, there he is. Look at that. You got a little bit of light.
This is essentially what you guys see as he is creating a 10-foot or radius of light around you guys as you approach the pirate ship there. So with that, what are you guys doing? There is a big crash. There's no other way to describe it as it looks like this pirate ship hit an iceberg.
I think DynamoMon pops out of the jacket, and KC and him start to jog a little bit towards the ship.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I'll race you there, Casey.
Yeah, sure thing. But wait till I say go, and he takes off.
Go ahead and give me an athletics check with advantage there, Casey, as you race against DynamoMon.
Ooh, okay. The first roll was a 15, no mods. The second roll was a 7 with no mods, but advantage. We forget the 7.
All right, I'm gonna roll for DynamoMon as he rolled a 19 on the dice, as he just blows you out of the water right off the rip there. You just see as static and sand just blows out in front of you as he is gone.
Whew. Seems
Never
like
gonna catch me, Casey! Ha ha ha! Look at me go! And he's almost looking like one of those lizards walking on the water, but it's sand.
Basilisk lizard.
That's it, the basilisk lizard. Thank you. But yeah, you guys are able to make your way to the pirate ship. It appears to be quiet. Again, debris around everywhere. And what do you guys like to do? You can keep going, or you can hang around. It is I would say you're getting into the mid of the night, and it is as cold as it could be at this point. You get the sense that you could press forward, but it would come at the detriment of your physical health.
I mean, this is kind of a shelter we could use to hunker down, unless you all think we want to keep going. Could put us at risk, maybe give us some, little bit of a cold. Maybe not.
From in the hole already, you'd hear, yeah, no, this works for us.
The whole of the
totally
ship.
Cool. It's all good in here.
Yeah, inside the hull.
Jax, is that fine with you? Seems like those two already made themselves quite acquainted with the ship.
Yeah, it's weird. Like that thing at Venture Club, I feel better. I feel fine, but like I still know we need sleep. We need actual sleep, actual rest, not just whatever they just did to us.
I think that's absolutely fair. What about you, Chompamon? Are you ready to hunker down at that nice old pirate ship over there?
Yeah, I'm a little beat after doing a good hour as Rebiomon there. I'm definitely needing some Titomon time there, and as he looks over at the pill form.
Yeah, absolutely. You wanna here? We can snuggle. Let's get to that ship, and we'll have some nice snuggle session. How about that?
Can I ask
Right.
what kind of debris? What kind of is there any sort of pirate gear there? Like not for mechanical purposes, but anything there
No,
that
I
Casey or
no, I love it.
Dynamon would find.
I love it. I said the words, so go ahead and give me an investigation check, please.
Get high numbers. Get high numbers.
And this is just for a little thing I'm gonna do here. Okay, cool. So 14 plus 2, 16 for the investigation check.
Yeah. So I would say with a 16 of investigation check, you find a lot of like traditional, like what looks like pirate booty. There is gold splashed around everywhere. There are bandanas that you could do, eye patches, a couple of swashbuckling swords. Like there's just kind of the general. Again, like if KC was to imagine a pirate ship crashing in the middle of the desert, that's exactly what he pictured. That's kind of what he's seeing here. So with a 16, I would say whatever you find like RP wise, you're good.
Cool. Then as they're filtering in, as they're the Jax and Titomon and blanking on the name of goddamn. I keep on.
Priscilla.
I know it's not Patricia. Yeah, Priscilla. I was like, what the fuck? Patricia, who the fuck?
Who are you?
Chompamon and
Who the
Priscilla.
fuck are you?
I can't. You're not who. You're not who. No. It's So as the Priscilla, Chompamon, Titomon, and Jax are making their way to the ship, I think that Casey and Dynamomon would be as geared up as possible because Casey's gonna like give them like a James Bond villain chair turn kind of thing, but a pirate version of that. So Dynamomon would have like a bandana and like maybe like a holding a hook that he found on one of the arms of one of the pirates or something like that. And then KC would have an eye patch and a hat and a coat. And as they enter, he would do a little pirate impression for him as he sparks up. And he would say, "It took you long enough."
Captain Daedalus.
Yeah.
I love it. Holy shit, so good. Oh my god, that.
and then he would exhale and he'd be like, "Oh, it took y'all long enough."
And Jax and Priscilla, I would say, as you see him kind of like remove the joint from his mouth and cough, the light from the cherry carries off onto his shoulder, and you see a skeletal hand.
I mean, there are usually skeletons with the lost treasure.
Yeah.
Skeleton crew.
You guys being very casual about seeing a bone hand on your friend's shoulder.
Yeah, just
wait, it's on my shoulder.
It's on.
I didn't know it was on my shoulder.
Oh, that part. Yeah, no. I heard the skeletal hand, and I was like, okay,
I heard
on the
that.
soldier. Yeah. Okay, let's run it back real quick. Casey, there's a skeleton hand on your shoulder.
Yeah. So as he's like, sorry to recapitulate what I said. Essentially, Casey takes a hit and like removes the joint from his mouth, and the cherry provides enough light just for you to see on his shoulder a small skeletal hand.
That is completely different from what I heard before.
Yeah, I heard like a skeleton like in the corner or something like that, and I was like,
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That's why I
Now
said
I
that
understand
too.
why the blase reaction. I was like, all right, the fuck me, right? There's a skeleton on him. I don't know what else.
Neat. No.
Yeah, and it's like, oh, cool, guys. I was like, we're on a podcast here. I need you to yes and me a little bit, at least a little.
No, okay, yeah. Okay, so
Oh.
backwards.
You know, I think a little
seeing that now.
that's a little freak out. Like, oh my gosh, KC.
I think Jax is just gonna be like, "Don't, Casey, don't move," as if there was like he saw a spider crawling on him.
The
Like
captain
tarantula,
moves
yeah.
with the sea.
There's something on your shoulder.
Aye, the weight of the world weighs heavy on the captain's shoulders.
I mean, I guess it's heavy or Jax.
Takes another hit.
I love the fact that Casey wouldn't give a fuck because he's just sitting there smoking.
Yeah.
He doesn't see it. He doesn't see it. He has not looked. I guess he would after saying Casey. He looks over, and at that point, he would immediately like, "What the fuck?" Like hold the joint up above and start smacking at the hand.
As the hand does like a little like it pops up and does like it the roll of the fingers like a hello.
Yeah.
Hello. As you bat it off, and I like to imagine that Chopamon is using his light to try and follow it.
Yes.
Like the light is just going like, yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like just like following it around.
Spotlighting, like
exactly.
Like they're in a
Chopamon,
prison
can I
break
aim over
in
there?
fucking
Get over
Goldman.
there. Over there. Ah.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's there, and you see the skull, the hand go from the top. It goes to the roof, scurries down to the bottom of the floor, scurries up to the other side of the roof, and then scurries down into the sand and starts digging into the sand below. And does anybody react as they see the sand and the hand digging into the sand?
So it's like Thing, but
Correct.
Yeah,
skeletal?
that's
Okay.
Oh gosh. I guess it's gone, but I guess whoever had that, they're gonna come back here, right? I mean that hand might alert.
And
back to our
as you say,
location?
they're gonna come back here. Popping out of the ground as if they were in a tomb and screaming at the top of their lungs. You see this skeleton pop out of the ground right next to all of you, almost again popping out, like look like they're popping out of their coffin of sorts, and you see as they just pop out of the ground of the sand and just go. "Ah!"
I respond with ah!
Yeah, so I picture Casey falling backwards and then like backing up after the first one, still on his hands and like feet crawling backwards, and then he like bumps into this other thing as it pops up and it fucking screams. He's just like, he's just like all the color drained from his face. He does not have the joint in his head anymore. He's in shock, stunned silence, scared, stupid.
Just try my best to hold Chopamon just shining light and just continue to
Let me at him. Let me at him. I can solve this problem in 2 seconds. I can solve this problem in 2 seconds. He's nothing but a toy to me.
Jax he's just gonna pull out his quarterstaff and like kind of turn to where he's like kind of turning away with Tytomon, to where Tytomon's like facing away from him.
What are you guys doing here?
You Digimon?
Well, yeah, I'm Bonemon. Pleasure to meet you.
Wait, is
this your ship?
Jinx. Jax says Jinx.
I'll give you a soda later.
I honestly, I don't know. Is this your ship?
No.
I just woke up here.
This be the captain's ship. Standing up and dusting himself off a little bit. If this ship be unclaimed, then it be not just Dynamomon. It belongs to we, the Digi Counselors.
Well, as far as the DGC rules, then I should be your mate or your cadet, or I serve you now.
Huh?
Of course. That makes perfect sense. Makes perfect sense. Looks over at Jax. Looks over at Priscilla.
The only thing that makes sense is that you captured my ship prior, and I seem to have no memory of it.
Oh no, you don't have any memory of that, huh? Oh no.
Yeah, no, but that's
Unfortunately
exactly
not.
what happened. Remember? Right? Points at Priscilla. Points at Jax.
KC, go ahead and give me a deception check.
We're gonna do actor.
Yeah.
Do you
Let me
remember
make sure it
anything
is for
before
deception.
this?
Yes. Huh?
Let's give Casey the chance to roll the actor feat, and then you can ask that. Yeah.
Okay. So yes, the actor feat will give me advantage on the deception check.
Sweet.
Charisma based deception check. So we're going to. Okay, so it's a 2, but plus 8 for a 10. So we're gonna hope that we don't get any like that again. Okay, so 14 plus 8 for a 22 advantage.
Yeah, there you go. With a 22, you see as the skeleton kind of pulls the rest of their body out of the sand and kind of clambers over to your feet and bows. Whoa, Captain! Please save me from these desert extremes. I have found myself ill in the recycling desert.
And since he's doing actor, he'll do the voice again. He'll be like, I think the ship's seen better days, and perhaps we should weatherproof it. Right? Looks at Priscilla and Jax again.
I would concur with that, Captain. It looks like we
Jax.
need to strengthen the vessel again.
And Jax, now you whatever you were going to say prior.
Yeah, can you remember anything before this?
I cannot. Unfortunately, I woke up here to you guys, and this is the most recent memory I have. As he goes to start, he's looking at the ship. I don't know how to fix this. I'm not a shipwright.
Where's Wolf when you need him?
Yeah, I know.
I know. We don't have Wolf. No.
Well, I think it shouldn't be any at this point. If he's over by the hole in the hull, then Casey would be a little bit closer to Priscilla and Jackson and ask, you think we fixed up stuff around camp? We could probably do it even without the extra hands, but
I mean, I helped the maintenance guy, but it was mostly just carrying things for him.
it's just wood, hammer, and nails, right? That's all there is to it.
True, and I mean, you also did help out rebuild some of that Sivimon village from earlier, so yeah, it could work.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then follow our lead, sailor.
And you see as he kind of springs to and gives you a salute. Aye, aye, Captain.
As he'll go away, I'll kind of tell Tropomon, you can't go after him right now. I know he's made of bones, but not right now, okay?
No, but I'm just saying.
If things go south, you can do what you want to do. How about that?
All right. You give me the signal, and the signal is you turning me into Remyomon.
Okay.
And say go. And that's all I need.
All right. I'll remember that. Don't worry. In case things go south, bam, surprise him with Remyomon, go.
Because, that's bones for a year.
I mean, it might even be a year plus. Think about that. You could savor that for a while.
I think you're underestimating how quickly I will go through the first 3 months of bones.
Well, I mean, I've never seen you eat this many bones yet, but There's always a
You
first
go through
act
3
for
months,
everything.
then you get a little bored. Then another 3 months, then you get another little boredom. So like I could spread him out for about a year.
Okay. As Priscilla will take notes of this.
Is that counting what you bury?
Looks over the
What do you
shop
know
wall.
about what I bury? And he just like kind of snarls at you.
He's just holding his hands up like, hey, I was just asking.
It's
What
just
are
a
you looking
question.
at?
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Don't worry about what I bury. Jesus, this guy. And you would see as Bonemon kind of like looks over at you guys. You guys kind of seem to have a thing going on. Are you a pirate crew yourself? Maybe. Oh no, maybe. Did you take me over? Am I your hostage?
Looks to Casey.
Yeah, and you better patch up that ship hole. And if you do good, then maybe we'll even make a spot for you on the crew, or else there's no room
you
for
walk
on
the
this
plank.
ship. That's right. That's the quartermaster.
All right, go ahead and give me one more deception check with advantage there. And after this, he will be pretty much at your disposal on what you want to do with this skeleton Digimon.
Oh,
Okay, so 16 plus 8 for a 24.
Yeah, that'll definitely do it. So, oh, okay, all right. I understand, my new captors. What do you need me to do? You want me to fix this boat? All right. And he starts picking up pieces of wood all over. He's having a hard time. It's the middle of the night, but he's picking up pieces and like essentially like holding them up to the side and looking for hammers and looking for nails. Again, not clearly a craftsman or a construction man, but willing to do whatever work you ask of him.
Yeah, and remember, if you do good, then I can be kind, Captain, and you'll be well taken care of.
As he salutes towards you, aye aye, and he is just
Captor or Captain.
As he keeps muttering that, captor or captain, captain or captain, captor or captain. It's all. It's up to me. It's up to me. And he's going and like just do the best job I can. And he's a captain. Do the worst job, and he's a captor. I understand. And he's going and he's just picking up pieces of debris and trying to like slap them to the side of this boat.
Yeah, Casey would be helping him too, but like definitely delegating more than helping.
So I would say you're at the point now. If you want to keep helping him, you will have to roll another con save to kind of like survive the night's elements, or you can start setting up for the night and getting ready for bed.
set up for the night and get ready for bed. Chopperbot can start a little fire.
More than welcome, and if you want to use like the elements to your advantage to extend his work, that is also up to your abilities, right? You have some fire, you have some wood splayed out in the form of broken debris. You could make those into torches. So just throwing those ideas out there for you as well, if you want to use if Casey wants to keep working with Bonemon there.
Yeah, I think
say Jax would.
Yeah.
I'll say Jax will just help, like, board stuff up.
Like enough to keep you sheltered for the night?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think Casey would grab like a torch and just sort of be exactly like delegating. Jax is not necessarily taking orders, but Casey's pretending to, he's like Mickey Mouse with the wizard fucking cap. He's falling asleep, just like.
As Bonemon, Dynamomon, Chompamon, and Jax all kind of like put together a nice little cover, and the way they've worked it is like they've used some of like the bits of tattered sail and some other bits of debris to kind of make like a seal on top of the hole that you guys have found, and weighing it down with rocks and stuff that they found around to cover the hole in the hull there. and you guys have now essentially covered up and made enough of a space to survive the night without freezing. So yeah, you guys are here with yourselves. You have Bonemon. I think Bonemon is on the other side, kind of sitting there very tepidly, understandably so, as he believes himself to be your captor, or your captive. So he is on the opposite end of the hall there to you guys. I would say this isn't a very big grand ship. I would say like Going Merry, a little bit smaller than the Going Merry kind of size.
Okay.
It's
So
like
like
Wolf
enough,
Ship.
yeah, I would say like Wolf Ship there, where it's enough to where it covers this group of people here, but it wouldn't cover much more if you were really trying. So yeah, you guys have your shelter. You have a skeleton on the opposite end of you. Do you guys just go to sleep, or is there anything you would like to do before heading to bed?
Should we take watch? Like take
That-
turns?
I was about to say that myself.
He seems cool, but he thinks we've captured him. I
If
don't know
y'all,
what he'll do if we all just go to sleep.
if
Or
y'all
if
are
he
discussing,
remembers.
Don't mind me.
if y'all are discussing taking turns and watch, KC would have definitely been lulled to sleep by his fake orchestrating, like pretending to be in charge of shit. He's passed out. You would have to wake him up to get him a turn or watch. Otherwise, he's out of the equation right now. He's passed out. Yeah, he's yeah. I walk the plank.
Aye.
Yeah. Very much a Cutlass Jack.
Yeah. Captain.
I'm the captain.
I'm the captain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Gangplanks, sails, port.
Full speed ahead.
20 knots, so forth.
Well, so with that, who's taking watch then? Are Priscilla and Jax going to take watch? Do you want to set a Digimon out? I would say Dynamomon is probably equally as passed out with KC at this juncture, as they both have been playing pirate for the evening here. So it would be between the two Digimon and the two other awake people, if you guys want to hold guard, or if you want to wake someone up.
Well, looks like Casey's pretty tired. I mean, Jax, you want me to do the first watch and you do the second?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
All right, Chopamon. You remember our plan. You know, just in case.
You know it. All right. Go ahead and give me a perception check, please.
Okay. Let's see. I think we're going to be doing it with Priscilla. I'm just curious to see Chompamon's. Yep, it's going to be with Priscilla. Whee! All right. Well, we got ourselves a 10 plus 5 for a 15.
All right. With a 15, your night goes uneventful, and you are able to wake up Jax and pass on the torch proverbially.
Your shift is up, Jax. Nothing happened during at least my watch.
Oh, all right. So y'all get some rest.
Thank you. Gonna snuggle up with Chopamon.
Is Titomon still in pill form?
No, I think by now he'd be enough to be at least a watching buddy for you.
Okay. Then it will definitely be his perception.
All right.
That is a 17 plus 5 for 22, but higher is 18 plus 5 for 23.
Oh.
Ooh. So with a 23, you would feel feathers on your shoulder, or maybe even he clasps onto your shoulder with his talons a little tighter. Jax, I hear skittering outside.
Is it near our entrance, or can you tell?
As even you start to hear all around, you just hear this like slight sound of like as clattering kind of is surrounding you as this sound of just clattering is just surrounding. Exactly. Yeah, that's is surrounding the ship that you got.
Are there any like holes in the ship that we can see outside?
Yeah, I would say you probably haven't sealed this up 100%. So you can definitely take a look outside.
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, so as you take a look outside, you would see hundreds of these small little bone figures moving their way through the desert. And I will post a picture as they are these essentially skulls with arms kind of protruding out of them. And as we've been talking about Lanky Kong tonight, they're using their arms to kind of like pull them along as you would see a bunch of these copy image, or hundreds of these copy image. Go to Digimon art.
Oh, nice.
Oh man.
Of these little guys just running through the desert right now.
And they're just like running past us.
Exactly. You would almost hear it or look at it as a stampede of sorts.
Okay. So yeah, as long as they're not like surrounding and like look like they're focusing on us, he would just look up to Tytomon, put his finger up to his lips. And is Bonemon doing anything?
Bonemon appears to be quietly asleep.
Okay. Then he'll just hang out there watching to see if there's any change in them or if they all just pass by.
As the horde of skulls stampede by, you are able to pass throughout the night without any issue going forward. They stampede by, a little bit of rumbling, but nothing to truly disrupt you, other than the sound of footsteps and bone clattering. With that, you are able to get what little rest everyone is, and with that, everyone can take a long rest.
Yay!
And with that, you guys find it the morning time. I think Casey, you would notice that Bonemon is sitting right next to you, kind of like cross-legged, looking expectantly. What would you like me to do, boss? Or captain?
Yes. Captain, I just immediately getting scared, and then like halfway through the yelp, remembering his role. Yeah, yes. I think today, you should clean this place up. Organize it. Find anything that's useful, and maybe find yourself a hat too.
As he starts scrambling around, aye, captain, and as he's kind of scrambling around looking through the place, I think the sounds of clutter and everything would wake Priscilla up. Jax, you would already be awake because you ended the watch night there, of sorts. So everybody would be awake now. What are you guys doing?
I'm gonna if Priscilla's hearing this just random like scuttle noise, what's happening? And she'll try to like slowly just open her eyes the best she can as she's kind of just blinking a lot right now. Is everything okay?
As Chompamon comes over and like licks the sand off of your face.
Kind of just, oh, thanks, Chopamon.
No problem. Doing what I can.
I appreciate that. Give him a little head pat, but also try to get a little bit of slobber off of my face, you know? Is he... Casey, does he still think you're captain? Is he'll kind of like just shuffle my way over.
Yeah, he's still here.
And you would see as he's sitting cross-legged, or no, he's now, making his way around cleaning after Casey's order.
After he does this, are we gonna leave or gonna quote unquote relieve him of his duty? Like, what's our plan?
I don't know. I didn't even think this would happen. We're just trying to find those kids, right? I don't think he knows anything. Shit, do we could ask him if he saw any other crews around here or something. How long he's been out here?
Can we keep on, please?
Well, the only thing he remembers is since he woke up with us, or at least that's what he said.
Yeah.
We may have a problem following those tracks, though. After Priscilla went to sleep and while I was on watch, there was these like skull heads with arms and legs.
Oh,
hundreds of them just traveling past us.
Like a March of the Dead?
Yeah, you could probably call it that. Though they were probably Digimon. I don't know if they're actually dead.
Ooh, that sounds terrifying. As he's kind
I think
of like
Jax would jump, not expecting him to be listening.
Well, let's go look for the tracks.
hey, hold on. Hey, Bonemon!
Yes?
Captain's got new orders for you.
Okay.
Captain?
What are my orders? What are you trying to have me just say it? Whatever I don't know your plan. You didn't tell me anything.
maybe find the tracks.
Well, I thought we were gonna do that. Are we gonna send this guy to find the kid?
No, he could probably help us. An extra pair of eyes.
Yeah. Okay. Sure. Yeah, I guess we're going to go find tracks of any possible enemies, rival crews, pirates out here in these sandy seas. We're gonna need your eyes out here with us.
Aye, Captain. As he goes out and he kind of like unwedges the kind of closure that you've all made over the hole in the hull, and they make their way out, and you see as they kind of like they take their both their hands off and kind of like put them into their like they put their hands onto their face and like hook their thumbs into their nose holes, making binoculars, and just kind of like look down at the sand and are kind of going back and forth at the line. And I will give you. So, yeah. So they rolled 18. So with an 18. So there's hundreds of the same footprints. Footprints of the same creatures, but there does seem to be something different. These kind of cup-like fixtures, like if you were to take a cup and kind of like press it into the sand. I do see those marks still.
We've been hearing that since the Druid camp. Since the Venture Club. It sounds like somebody's scooping cups.
Yeah.
Is that what you're looking for?
Yes, very good.
Hey!
Crewmate.
You can call me Bonemon.
Mr. Bonemon.
Ooh, Mr. Bonemon. Thank you. I got a promotion.
Like I always say, Mister whatever on the ships and shit like that.
Yeah. Such respect. I appreciate this.
No, I appreciate the work you do. Do we want to take off after that? Not to these guys while giving him go back to cleaning the ship. Keep up the good work.
Will do, Captain. And he starts to picking up pieces and trying to reorganize them like a puzzle again.
I mean, yeah, if those footprints are still there, I mean, could try to go after that, see where they lead.
Yeah,
I think it's a good idea, Jax. What do you think?
yeah, we need to stay on whatever lead we have. That's the only one we have right now.
How much time do we think we have? Like, how far do we think we can make it before the sun goes down again and we need shelter?
I mean, based on how much we did yesterday, I'd say we got a lot of
Got
time.
a while.
I would also, Casey, go ahead and give me a survival check as you ask those questions.
Ooh, all right. Yeah, 7 minus 1 for a 6.
Ooh, that sun's mighty high.
Sure is. I don't want to look at it for too long. That's not for me to figure out. It just looks like it's definitely daytime. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just worried about the sun going down again.
Well, I mean, we have water, so at least we could deal with the tense heat for a little bit. But when the sun does go down, though, that's definitely going to be an issue if we still haven't made it to we've been found who we've been looking for,
Yeah, so maybe one of y'all should blow up and grow up, and we can get a move on.
What are you trying to say there, Casey?
Talk about that Digivolution.
Yeah, all right. Well, what about you? Actually, wait, that's not just on me now, Big Bird. And TitoMon kind of looks at him. I don't need to hear this from you. I'm not Big Bird anymore. I'm just TitoMon. I'm just the regular guy, TitoMon. But if you need me to go into GrizzlyTytoMon, I will gladly oblige.
Before you do that,
well,
could you fly up, see if you could see anything from the air?
I would be glad to. And you see as he kind of and starts flying up into the air. And go ahead and give me a perception check with advantage, please.
That is a 19.
Ooh.
Can I get... Oh, no. That was a 5. So 24.
And you see as he comes immediately back down. No need, guys. We were so close already.
Really?
Yes, there's an oasis, not a hop, skip, and a jump from here. It does appear to be quite preoccupied, though.
Oh, no.
What's over there?
Preoccupied with what?
With those things we saw running last night. But there's a whole village there. Maybe it's their home.
It could be worth to check
checking out.
Yeah.
All right, follow me. As he kind of spreads his wings and leads you guys. And you see Bonemon is just kind of sitting there following Casey's orders as you guys begin to walk off. Anything else you guys would like to do before you leave?
Yeah, I would tell him that his orders are to continue working on the ship and fixing it up, and when he's done with that, and I take my hat off and eye patch off and give him to him, and I say, "The ship is yours."
Oh my Lanta! Are you serious? Thank you, Captain. I will serve with honor. Oh, the Bonemon pirates. Oh, this is going to be a big day for sure. As he puts his hands on his shoulders and starts cleaning up away. And you guys make your way off. Based on TitoMON's trajectory, it takes you guys about an hour to get to the oasis that he saw. So by the time you guys get there, you're starting to feel the heat a little bit. But let me pull everybody over.
Waiting to see the glory of the oasis.
Man, I was hoping we were gonna keep him. I was gonna name him Stocky.
Stocky.
Hey, that was your guys' call.
Nothing began.
For Stockholms.
Ah!
I like that. That's funny. Oh. Nah, he needed to be by himself. We don't know what happened to him. I'm just happy he ended up being chill.
He's gonna digivolve into that hat.
Yeah.
And now we just need to get our...
Which,
hero.
based on that art of him, we still don't know what happened with the hand either.
That's true.
Because he don't have a hand.
It's a gun.
Actually, how the hell is he sweeping in?
It's a great
Never question.
Like chopsticks. How do you eat with chopsticks?
It's going to take him forever to fix up that shop or that ship.
He's got it, though. He's more determined than ever now, especially if he's going to be captain.
All right. So as you guys make your way into here, let me actually move you guys so you move the light so you guys can see everything. That should do it. Yeah, there you go. All right. So as you guys make your way to the oasis, you see this small kind of village around this I would say medium-sized pond, or it's not. I wouldn't say it's a lake. It's not a. Actually, pond is a generous. It's a body of water, and it the entire village has kind of surrounded itself around it. And as you kind of see, all of the buildings are kind of facing inwards in this cantina style. As like you see, different shops all have things related to what's going on in the oasis. You see like little like floaty, like a one of the cantinas has like floaty devices, the other one has food, and up top you would see one called the Toga Hut. As you look up this like ladder, and there is this just one big banner called the Toga Hut, and you would see a couple of Digimon and one weird looking figure. Actually, weird's not the way I would look at actually I would describe it. Sorry, that's not the way I would describe it. A non-digi figure is sitting there.
Like a human?
Yeah, I would say
a humanoid at least.
Yeah.
Yeah, a humanoid is sitting there at the Toga Hut there, being served by a giant cactus. As they turn around and see you with a shocked look. And that's where we'll end tonight.
I was waiting for it. I was just like, come on. I know. I'm like, come on, Jinx.
Yeah.
And that's where we're cutting it.
It's like the Taco Hut.
Yeah, the Toga Hut.
Yeah.
We got the Toga Huts.
All right.
Oh yeah, Togemon is sick.
So we will pick up with a little bit more detail on the village once we meet up with this new strange figure that is this non-digi figure, and
Mysterious
figure.
And yeah, for our listeners, that might be some time. So with that, we will end our session there. Does anyone have anything they would like to plug?
Plug away. Plug. Well, if you do enjoy some nice, fun, wholesome stuff, me and Gogo do stream. We try to stream usually Monday, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays, usually around 3 to 2 p.m. PST. And we always love to interact with the chat and whoever wants to stop on by.
It's really
if you want to
wholesome
listen.
stuff.
Yeah, they do have really wholesome stuff.
Yeah.
And if you're looking for more content from the Knights, be sure to check out the Warriors of Will, a One Piece 2024 D&D edition. a run by our lovely Billy here, where we
Yo.
all get to be pirates in the One Piece world. I run essentially a boogermancer, and I cannot be more happy to do so. So, if you enjoy our shenanigans here, I'm sure you'll enjoy our shenanigans there. So, please go check that out, and maybe we will come up with some more Nights of Saturday stuff for you guys to listen to. So, yeah, would love the support over there.
Heck yeah. And if you're listening to us at all, happy to have you. And we'll catch you next time.
All right, everybody.
Yeah.
Love you. Bye.
Bye-bye.
It's not the same when I do it. Just so you guys know, it is completely endearing when I call my partner bitch.
Did not hear that until you just said it.
No, we both have gotten into the habit of like entering a room and then looking at each other and just being like, "What's up, bitch?" So now she did it to me, and I thought you guys could hear it. So it was just like, now everyone heard you say, everyone heard you calling me a bitch, and then I thought, either way, now it's only one sided. All right, so